guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Jen, and today we're going to start a vlog. Today is Monday of this week, and it is actually the week that teachers are going back to work. So today's Monday, I have tomorrow off as well, and then on Wednesday, teachers in my county go back for preschool in-service type things. I know that the last couple of videos, it was just an intro video and then just some thoughts about going back to school, even when I was kind of in the throes, not even in the throes, almost like kind of nearing the end of summer vacation. And those thoughts still stand. I just kind of remember kind of talking about how I always feel kind of incredulous, or like just like it's unreal how school is starting up again. And fast forward, so to speak, to today, and with only officially 2 days left of summer vacation, it just feels so crazy. I'm probably going to do some house things. I have so much laundry again that I need to fold. I want to clean up some of the kitchen. It's my turn to cook dinner for Ryan and me tonight, so I'll be cooking like some chicken fajita pasta, one of my favorite just feel good kind of recipes. And yeah, just gonna clean up around the house a little bit. One of the big goals for today is to hit up Walmart. It's kind of funny, I'm pretty sure other school districts do this. This was new to me from coming from like the private school realm, but we actually got our kind of like classroom stipend pay for this year, like way in advance compared to last year. Like last year we got our like classroom stipend pay in like September, maybe it was even like October. I'm trying to figure out when that actually was, but we get paid like $300 to fund the class, which coming from like a private school, like that just didn't happen. It didn't happen that we got like a stipend for decorating our class and stuff. So really excited about that. I'm really like, I have this whole Amazon cart currently where I have so many things saved. And as far as like decor and stuff like that, guys, I love decorating the classroom, but the classroom I'm teaching in there like all day long. So I just love making the space as aesthetic as possible. I love decorating. I love having good spaces to work, good spaces to learn. I like being comfortable as much as possible. So the goal is to try to create, for me at this very moment, more of an like aesthetically pleasing classroom, and hopefully the comfort will kind of go along with that. I'm still kind of debating in my mind the idea of flexible seating. I am very much so a proponent or a supporter of wanting to have seating charts just for classroom management, and especially at first to get to know students' names. And currently the budget, my budget doesn't allow for flex seating, as far as like making a space for it, having like a table, having like comfortable chairs. Like realistically, my budget doesn't allow for that. So as far as things I'll be getting with the $300 kind of stipend, it's things like those, hopefully I'll find some of these at the Walmarts in my area, but like those half composition notebooks, really hoping to find a bunch of those for like bell ringers and things like that. Hoping to also find a bunch of like nice plastic folders, like as cheap plastic folders as possible just for all my students. Technically, I do have access to paper ones, but those can get all like grody sometimes, so it is nice to have a little bit of a more durable like plastic kind to use. That's the goal for that. And yeah, so we'll kind of see what happens. But first, with it being the time that it is, I do, like, it's the middle of the day just about, I do want to try to tackle just a couple things, maybe not the laundry at this point, because I feel like laundry is something that my husband and I can do while we're like watching a movie or something tonight. Dishes I can definitely do. Maybe I'll listen to a podcast, have it playing, I don't know, do something like that. But we'll see how that goes, and I hope you guys will just come along with me and spend a few days. Or rather, hopefully, we'll see how that goes, and I'll just get the dishes done at least, and then head out to Walmart. It is time to finally go to Walmart and hopefully find some good things, so I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Alright guys, so trip to Walmart basically complete. It was not completely a bust, so that is always nice. I did pick up some of those half composition books. I picked up 4 of them, and even though I don't know how many specifically I'll need yet, because I don't have my class list, because things always are crazy at the beginning of the year with who's in what class and all this kind of stuff. So I did, with my guesstimations, you could say, I will probably want 11 more packs of half composition books. And I'm really hoping it's a good investment. They really would be perfect for certain bell ringers and just quick little responses, so that they don't have to use up a whole piece of paper. They can just have their own notebook and keep their responses in their notebook. So I really hope that the investment will be worth it. I did also just buy some filler paper, college ruled paper to have on hand. I got some pens, and yeah, so overall not bad, but I'll probably need to order online the other 11 packs that I'll want to have ready to go. I also thought that I wanted to get some folders, but even at 50 cents a piece, if I were to, like, again, guesstimate for the number of students that I would need or would think to buy for, it'd be like $75 for a bunch of plastic pronged folders, which again, for if I were to get 150 of them, that's really not bad at all. But still, it's like I actually am pretty sure I'll have some folders that were left over by teachers from the past in my class to give to some students. So I think I'll do that instead. So made it back home, relaxed for a little bit. My husband came home from his hike with a friend of ours, and I think it's time to cook some early dinner. While I was kind of relaxing a little bit, I was trying to kind of like come up with a game plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last day of summer vacation officially. As far as things I've learned this summer, it's things like I took this online classroom management course, and I learned a lot, and it's just one of those where it's really good. It was from The Unteachables, actually, if you know that particular Instagram account with Claire, and it was the course that's called That'll Teach 'Em. It was super good, learned so much, would highly recommend it to any educator, but there's just like so much information that's available. So if I could just kind of compile that information, I think that would be good as far as like organizing my thoughts of how I want to start the year, exactly what I need to organize, how I'm planning to organize my classroom, and different things like that. But I'll go ahead and just make some dinner for now and just hopefully enjoy the rest of the evening. So I forgot to take a video of the completed dish. Looks a little messy here, but I promise it made it look very nice in a nice plate, and the husband totally approved. Hello guys, it is the next day and definitely had a later start to today, and today is the official last day of summer vacation. Just can't believe it. I'm gonna do my makeup really quick, and then the plan for today is to visit one more Walmart, and hopefully that's the only place. Visit one more Walmart, then going to visit with my brother and sister-in-law for a little bit. They live kind of close by to us, and then come home for the rest of the day, kind of prepare some documents and stuff, like from that Unteachables Academy thing, just trying to gather my documents that I would want to freshen up on for classroom management and things like that. But yeah, first I'll do some makeup and then probably have lunch and then head on out. Well guys, we've made it to Walmart finally, after I was saying that we would go. So we finally made it. My goal for this trip is to get some composition notebooks. I don't think I'll find any more of those half composition books because those seem sold out at basically every near Walmart, unfortunately. So I'm hoping to find regular composition books and then some like storage crate type things like for those notebooks. So I'll definitely try that. Also definitely had to go with hair and like a swirly bun and a hat because it is hot here on this sunny floor today. All right guys, status update. I did find 4 of the 6 crates that I wanted to find, and I found 35 composition books, just about. I think I was shooting for 55, and truly I am kind of shocked that they let me get out with that many composition books, because online I saw that the max you could order was 12. So I self-scanned out rather, and the system didn't go crazy on me, so I guess I'm fine. All right guys, so Walmart trip number 2 for today, and praise Jesus, it was successful. Like, found the 2 other, you can even see them, my black utility bins, found those, found even more of those 50 cent composition books, and I am very content, or I will choose to be very content with my purchases. I'll probably sit down at the house and talk with you guys about this later, but I just feel that like if we teachers had an unlimited budget on things that we could buy for our classroom to just add to the experience of being in school and could get all the decor to make it just the most aesthetic and comfortable place that's still appropriate for the learning, you know, that would be a perfect society. But all of that to say, unfortunately, I am not filthy rich, and so I won't be getting every single thing that I would like to get for my classroom. But as far as what is truly the necessities, I am well above the necessities of what I need for my class. Now, come future paychecks, and even Ryan has said this too, bless him, in future paychecks, I will definitely be wanting to get some certain things that are on my Amazon classroom list of things that I want to get, but right now that's just not the time. So at this point, I'm gonna head over to my sister-in-law's place and hang out with her for a little bit. So, what are some of my thoughts you might or may not be asking in your mind about how I'm feeling about it being, again, officially the last day of summer vacation? I did just kind of get off the phone with my sister as I was making dinner, and it was really nice to talk to her because she's also a teacher, but she teaches in like a private Christian school somewhere else. And I was asking her, like, what kinds of things do you do to really prepare and feel confident about the new school year? And she was kind of not necessarily at a loss for words, but she mentioned, you know, things like making sure your textbooks are all ready to go, making sure that you know what the school expects of you, making sure that you do know what you're doing, like at the school and things like that. And she also kind of admitted after she had said some things that, you know, she had to really sit and think about it for a little bit, because for her, with her school, this is her second day of like a preschool type thing, a type in service, so to speak. And I wanted to start thinking about, you know, how I was feeling, how I really wanted to like prepare myself to be as confidently prepared for this new school year as possible. And I know that that will come in time, as far as the time that my school allots to us while we are in the preschool type things, like allots to us while we're in our classrooms. Thankfully, I'm very grateful for this. I hopefully shouldn't have to do too much setup in my classroom. Like, obviously I have to like put things back to where they need to be or tear off some paper from where it was. I should have most of the decor there. I am bringing some new decor and new supplies and stuff, but I do have in mind what I think I would like to have in my classroom, or how I would like to set up my classroom for right now at least. But again, that'll come in time. As far as how else I think I would want to prepare, I really think, not that I just need to go with it, but I do know how to teach. At this point, I have taught at the school for a whole year, and this will be going into my second year at the school, but after this semester, I will have finished 6 years of teaching. So I feel like it's kind of cliche to say to trust the process, but with teaching, you don't necessarily have to like fake it till you make it, as much as do what you feel like you need to do based on your training or your experiences, and trust the process, go with it, rely on any mentor teachers you have. I'm really grateful for my mentor teacher, who I guess I'll figure out tomorrow if she's like officially my mentor teacher again, but I will just be claiming her as my mentor teacher again. And hopefully we are gonna be really close to each other in classroom proximity again this year. But like, I don't want to be doing a lot of work outside the classroom. I think that is definitely a huge stereotype with teachers, where like the work never stops. And like, I feel like that is definitely an aspect of teaching, but it doesn't have to be that way. And praise Jesus, I feel like this was the case with me last year, where I didn't take too much work home, or if I did, it was like not very much, like hopefully not even an hour's worth of things to work on at home. But like, I want to keep working on that. I want to keep working on the boundaries that I want to set for myself as far as with teaching. So I think, again, I'm going to kind of gather my different documents tonight, at least in like maybe a folder that I can refer to, so that when I do have time in my class, aside from the meetings and whatnot that are planned for tomorrow, I'll be able to refer to those, and hopefully my printer will still be in the room so I can like print it out and all this kind of stuff. But I'm definitely excited for this year. Like, again, very excited to like enact this not new classroom management system, but a new way of classroom management that I think rings more true with me. It'll just be interesting. And even actually now, thankfully, the more I talk about it, the more excited I kind of get about getting back into the teaching experience, because it's kind of like getting back into something that I truly, praise Jesus, am passionate about. Getting back into teaching students how to think critically, how to read something, know what it says, and, you know, yes, answer questions based off of it, but to read to comprehend. Like, if someone were to like give something to one of my students to try to like trip them up, like they would be able to read it, understand it, and save themselves from the trap or something like that. Like, hopefully nothing quite that drastic, but I'm really grateful that the Lord has called me to this profession of teaching, and just led me to it after kind of an interesting chain of events, which I'll share in a later video. But how he's led me to this profession, and yes, it is so hard sometimes, and yes, the public school system is so large and can be messed up sometimes, and sometimes we teachers can only do so much about it. And yes, there's drama, yes, there's so many things that come along with it, but when it comes down to it, teaching is really a job that I absolutely love. I was kind of trying to explain this to somebody else, but it kind of is like a mixture of interior design, of being a mental health counselor, which I am not a certified mental health counselor. I definitely refer those kids to the mental health counselor, but just like being there for students, being an adult who can help them. So all that being said, I am very grateful that the Lord has called me to teaching, and I'm really excited to kind of see what tomorrow will hold. Thankfully, you know, we do have the agenda for what the day is supposed to look like, and I am excited to see definitely a good number of coworkers that are returning this year, thankfully, back to the school and stuff. So it'll be really nice to reconnect with them. It will be nice to just have things ready to be set up in my classroom and to just get the year started. So that's what I'm feeling right now. Well, guys, I was thinking that I would take you on this journey of some days in my life / a vlog going into this whole week. I'll go ahead and end this video or this vlog now and kind of make this a last days of summer type of video, and I'll pick up with the next video to be one that kind of takes you along for the first few days of preschool in-service time, and there will be a lot that happens, I'm sure. I'm really excited for tomorrow, I really am, but I just gotta go for it. Can't really make time go by slower or faster or anything like that, so we'll just have to go with it. I'll do my best with everything I can, and then leave the rest to the Lord, basically, for things that are just out of my hands and things that I just can't control. But thanks so much for watching this video and for taking time to watch it. please like and subscribe, and I would love to have you comment below if there was anything that was relatable to you that I had mentioned in this video, whether you want to share your own thoughts about how you feel about, or how you felt at this point about the last days of summer for you, what was going through your mind, what has helped you kind of start the year strong. And I would love for you to share that comment or type a comment below and share your thoughts with the world as well. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.